I've known Tony for well over 20 years, and I know him from the legislative side of governing. And I've always just been so impressed with his thoughtfulness, his ability to listen to both sides of an argument, his ability to respond very fairly, and sometimes a little strongly, which is good too. But he always had so much respect from every one of his colleagues, all of us that worked as lobbyists. He was always so kind to us, which not everybody necessarily was, but Tony was just always a really true gentleman. And so it's been so wonderful to get to see a new side of him as we get to swear you in here shortly as judge. And so welcome to the team, Tony. We are so incredibly honored that you have said yes. And it's just a true testament to the public service. And you as family certainly have given of your dad as well too. So I will let you introduce your family here in a bit. But thank you for sharing your father with our community. And we look forward to this new chapter.
But I'll tell you, you're on the Judiciary Committee, you follow the code of the West, live each day with courage, take pride in your work, do what needs to be done, and in 2 years you were chairman of the Judiciary. And then president of the Wyoming State Senate. So there's a long and glorious career there. But to me, the most incredible thing is what you did with the Capitol bill. You chaired the committee, the joint committee that looked at the Capitol bill, and it's magnificent. It is magnificent. If you haven't had a chance to tour it, I would recommend you do it. It's beautiful, and it's going to stand the test of time for another 100 years. And you had to put up with all sorts of criticism and rejection and pressure. You're ready to be a judge. I have no doubt in my mind. Tony graduated from the law school at 78.
Yeah.
75 years earlier, Teddy Roosevelt was the speaker at commencement at the University of Wyoming. I mean, we take our kids to see him at Mount Rushmore, but he spoke in Laramie, Old Maine, 75 years old, 1903. And he said, you get a great education here, but he said, more important than the education, and it applies to Tony, he said, is the character of the people. And Madam Mayor, you have nominated somebody of great character and great courage and great credibility. Congratulations, Tony.
Thank you so much.
A list of all the places where you can find Tony's footprints and the good things Wyoming accomplished over the last 47 years are too many to mention. Frankly, they're everywhere, in every branch of government, in every walk of life. This is my message for the people of the Cheyenne. When one looks at the qualities of a fine jurist, Tony Ross brings them all. He's compassionate, learned in the law, and has spent his life teaching us to be more ethical and civil. His entire life has been dedicated to the qualities of fairness, discernment, and taking care of his community, and now making judicial robes look marvelous. The people of Cheyenne can sleep easy knowing their senior municipal judge is Tony Ross. Congratulations, Tony.
Cheyenne's gaining more than a new judge. A good man will be sitting behind the bench, trying his best to do what is right and what is just. Bestraff, who's also been with us for more than 20 years, has something that we want to give to you to remind you that you're always welcome home. That is the original sign we hung over our door when we first opened up the law firm.
I, Anthony F. Ross,
I, Anthony F. Ross,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution and laws of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution and laws of the United States,
the Constitution and laws of the State of Wyoming,
the Constitution and the laws of the State of Wyoming,
and the Charter and ordinances of the City of Cheyenne,
and the Charter and ordinances of the City of Cheyenne,
and that I will faithfully, honestly, and impartially discharge the duties of Senior Municipal Court Judge
discharge the duties of Senior Municipal Court Judge
of the City of Cheyenne,
of the City of Cheyenne,
to the best of my ability and understanding.
to the best of my ability and understanding.
Congratulations.
And it's a really, really big honor. And it couldn't come at a better time. Sandy and I were discussing weeks ago what would be the next chapter in my life. Of course, 22 years in the Senate, and then another 4 doing the Capitol. So I always felt like I was still in the Senate and still in the legislature. And about 3 weeks ago was the last committee chairmanship for the oversight group. And I was struggling with what am I going to do next? And Sandy would tell me, well, maybe we'll find some charity work or something. And I'm going, let's see. And then this happened. And it was an answer to prayer, it really was, to be able to continue public service. For most people, that sounds trite. But for me and for Senator Barrasso, for the Speaker, it's not. It's about what makes our country work. It's about public service. It's about people that serve on municipal boards and commissions, councils, that do the heavy lifting for the people. Without volunteerism and without civility and ethics, we don't really go very far. But I've been blessed with a great life. And it's an honor to serve, to continue to serve the people of Cheyenne. Let me just say one other thing about my judicial, what I expect my mentality will be, and that is fundamental fairness. Somebody asked me many times as I ran for office, what drives you? I said, you gotta have a compass. And you gotta stick with that compass. For me, it's always been fundamental fairness. It's always about justice and truth and civility. And that's what I think I'll bring to this court. There's always a tension in a court and in an executive branch, rightfully so. You got budgets to deal with. We've got a budget that'll be coming up. But the court has to be impartial and it has to be fair. And I believe that we'll be able to do that. We're going to move this court forward. New changes, new courtroom, and I'm just so happy that I could be here. So thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Oh, wait. I have to thank Judge Moran. Stand up. You need to stand up. I spent the past couple of weeks shadowing Judge Moran. You couldn't find a more compassionate, kind person in the whole world than Judge Moran. And he's written out books of stuff for me to do and how to do it. He's been so kind. We're going to miss you. So I just thank you all. It's been a blessed day. Thank you for the opportunity to serve again, people of City of Cheyenne.